Hello, hello, hello. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. Hi, Kenny. Hi, Mona. Hi, Jana. Oh, Jana, sounds not good. Hope it goes better soon. I think I'm a little bright at the moment. Am I too bright? Maybe I can go. How's this? Hi, Bonnie. Hi, Bob. Good morning. Can you hear me? Can you see me? I hope so. So for today I picked my Pop Manga book, the first one. Yeah, because sometimes it's nice to color in an older book. But first, I want to show you that I finished my other page. It was a bit of a struggle because I was painting the background blue and that paint was horrible. It was all light and dark and, well, it was horrible. So I painted purple over it. It's still not like I wanted it on some places, but, well, it has to do. And there's gold on the stars. I don't think the camera is picking that up, but there's gold in the stars and silver on the crown. White. The hair is not exactly what I had in mind, but, well, it has to do. Hi Annette, goedenavond, goedemiddag, sorry. But, well, it's okay. So I have this for hidden, and I have the other one that I already showed. This is the myth or fairy tale. So I have done two hashtags. Ah, good for me. Hi Louise, good morning. Hi Bob. And I finished the bunny in the Maria Troll book. I did the background with a Posca. It's okay, and I did little golden dots in it, and there's a little golden star in this. I think it's a buttercup here. So I don't know. I was hoping it would be okay for vibrancy, but, well, there is page around it, so I'm not sure. I have to ask Shannon. It is vibrant, and in the picture there's no white, so maybe I can get away with it. I don't know. But I did this one with the Chroma Flow, and oh, nice, Bonnie, and a Posca pen. So yeah, and this was in Shooting Stars from Maria. So, two things finished. And this morning I was shopping, and we have a shop called The Action. It's like I think what you have as a dollar store, and they had tone 10 paper. They had different colors, but they had blue and green, and I don't have blue and green, and it is A4. It's 120 GSM. It's exit free, chlorine free, and with 50% cotton. So I thought, well, it sounds really good. And I love the color. And you know I like to color on tone paper, so I tried a little bit of a Prisma and I think it will work. And the green, I also like the green. And also the same with 15% cotton in it. It feels nice, so yeah. I'm looking forward to try it. So for today, I picked this older book. Is the sound better, Mona, today? I have the mic up and closer to me, so I hope it's working. The paper is van de Action, de papier. En het was €3 of zo, is heel goedkoop. I did this one in the beginning, when I first had the book. She could have a little bit more color, but, well, I think she's cute. It's better, okay. I was trying. I'm working on this one. I really like what I did so far, so needs a lot of work. I didn't color much in this book, so I thought it's a shame. I did this one with the fish. Ja, het was echt goedkoop voor papier met katoen erin. It's really cheap. Paper with cotton, €3. And I did this one. So, yeah, I thought it needs some attention. Oh, there was one. Oh my goodness, I did this one. And this was in the beginning, so, well, I picked this. It's a really strange page. And I want to try it with my Inktense pencils. Inktense. For the wood, this one, the other one with the trees and the hair. I did this one with Inktense too, so I think it will work. I tried a little bit, to be sure. Hi, Ronnie. Nice to see you. I hope you are okay. So I already picked some colors. I have some browns and some greens. I have my color chart. So, yeah. Let's see what we can do. I think I will start with the saddle brown and I will zoom in and bring it down. And maybe I go over it with the normal pencils, but I'm not sure yet. So saddle brown. So Jan was doing more on in my room in the weekend. It's still not finished. He is making a new, I think you go at a window sill. Because the old one was a little bit too wide. You're going to walk with your dogs. Nice, enjoy it. They would love to visit the park. So he is making a smaller one now. And he's making it himself. Because he wants gaps in there. Because my heating is under there. And when the window thing is up there, it's blocking the heat. So he is making one with holes in it. So that the heat can come through. And he's doing a great job. Oh, nice, Bonnie. Enjoy them. I have a wooden box with a 72 and then they came with the new colors. That doesn't fit in there, so I don't like that they do that. They did it with the Light Fast. And now they did it with the Chroma Flow, a new set with more colors. It's not nice for people that they do that. Well, Karen Dash did it with the Luminance. Oh my gosh. Silly people. But I like the new colors, so it's okay. what I did, I had an empty box, a wooden box. So I put my drawing and the new colors from the Intense in the box that I still had empty. So it was a gift from someone. That she was not using the box and she said, I give it to you. So that was really nice. There are really nice persons on this planet. So are you guys are having a new president today? I don't do politics, but that's a thing that we notice here. Just saying. And the TikTok went black and now it's coming back again. Shannon will be happy. She can do more TikTok now. I'm not on TikTok, so it didn't bother me. But for the people who like it, it was a big thing, I think. Well, I don't do spectacular things with them, or I just color with them and make it wet. Oh my goodness. So let's make it a little bit wet. Where are my brushes? Oh, here. Oh, this one's almost empty. Well, I think it's enough. I have a little bit of paper towel here. Oh no, I want to do a little bit of dark in there first. Let's see, what shall I use? I want to use one of the new colors. I think I go with a natural brown. Natural brown, where is it? This one, natural brown. That's a new color. These are the new colors. And I think the yellow ones I didn't need, but the brown colors, they are really nice, and the gray ones too. But these three are my favorite colors from the new set, and the purple, and maybe the olivine green. But these three, yeah, I'm really happy with them. So this is the natural brown. It's one of the new ones. It's a little bit darker. I'm just bringing it in here and there. I don't have a system. I just go with it. Hi, Kim. You missed it, but I finished 2 pictures. I finished the bunny and the winter queen, or how would you call her? It was difficult for me to think of something to color today. I think I went maybe to 20 books to pick something. Uh, Sometimes it's difficult to make up your mind what you want to do. Hi, Brit. Well, I haven't done much, but I finished the 2 pages, the little bunny and the winter queen, or whatever you call her. So that was a good thing. No whips. I have whips enough. When I was looking through my books this morning to find something to color, I find whips that I didn't remember that were there. Oh my gosh. So much to do. And I think I also want a little bit of willow here and there. Willow is a little bit um, more of a reddish brown, reddish yellow. Then the subtle brown is more yellow, so it's a bit warmer. Hidden whips, yeah. I have a lot of whips, but there are whips that I didn't remember that I had them, so yeah. Oh, here's one. Oh, here's another one. Can you imagine that? So I'm just bringing a little bit more color in here and there. And when it's dry, you always can add more. Just trying, make it a little bit of a variation in the color. So. You have your coffee, enjoy your coffee. I already had a lot of coffee, so I'm not doing any more coffee. If I drink more coffee, I cannot sleep tonight. I will be awake. You can see here I only did a subtle brown, and when you mix it with the willow, you can see it gets a little more depth in it, a little bit more warm, a little bit more variation. I like to go from the light color into the darker one. You are in an intense kick. Oh, that's nice. Yes, it's intense. I'm using my intense today. So a little bit different. It's a little bit more water. I haven't, oh, that's too much water. I haven't used my Inktense, oh, still too much. I haven't used my Inktense for a long time. Still too much. That's better. Still reasonably much. What am I doing? It went so well in the beginning. Hi, Dawn. It's a bit light here, but that's okay. I can bring in a little bit more later. And I can go work over it with a pencil later, that will help. Maybe. Have to be careful. Let it dry in between. You don't want to ruin your paper. That's what I do all the time because I'm not patient enough. I cannot wait. I think, well, I think it's okay, and then it's not. You can see there was a little bit too much water there. It was okay here, but yeah. It's better to do it with a normal brush and water, but I'm too lazy for that. It's okay, it didn't go through. I think I missed the elephant page. I have to look for that. I'm a little bit behind on Instagram. I have to post some pictures too, but it was okay. So more of the subtle brown. Oh my gosh, that's cold, Bonnie. We are here about 1 degree Celsius, so it's not too cold, but it's still gray. The whole weekend, for weeks it's gray. No sunshine at all. Like fog all day, and sometimes really bad fog, so that you don't can see anything. It's really bad to drive because yeah, you cannot see a thing. It's yeah, and we have that for weeks now. That type of weather. It's really depressing, and they say it's Blue Monday today. Well, I can imagine that that's depressing. All the grey days that we have and no sunshine at all. It's yeah. I think the weather here is 50 shades of grey. Light grey, dark grey, blue grey. Oh. Bright and sunny and cold. Well, it was a little bit cold. We had a little bit of frost, but still grey. It gives a nice effect when you look outside because the grass and the trees, everything is like wet from the fog, and then it is frozen, so you get like a tiny icy coating over everything. But I would prefer cold and a little bit of sunshine. That would have been much nicer. I don't know. Drawing, sometimes you don't know what's what. It's sometimes a little difficult. I think there's more here and here. There's a little bit of green in between. Oh, really, Louise? Oh my gosh, that is cold. I think -5. We had -4, I think. I think that's cold. uh, oh my gosh, that's deep freeze. You are so right, that is deep freeze. I am so sorry for you. He didn't. If I was Bo, I didn't want to go out. I want to stay inside where it's nice and warm. Oh my goodness. We are complaining when it's -3 or 4 or 5. Oh, it's cold. I'm just bringing on that basic layer. It's maybe a bit boring. Well, it is what it is. And that reminds me, I was watching Renee a little bit on Saturday, and I was watching, was it Friday that I was watching Emily? I was lurking in her stream. I think it was Friday. She was coloring a face in a Hamel Carson book. And you were talking about blenders, and I know you all are big fans of the Caran d'Ache blender, the one, where is it? This one. You are all, oh, I love the blender. Thank you for saying it. Oh, we love it. And I'm, it's okay. I use it now and then. not the whole time, but I'm not such a big fan as everybody else. And I can show you why. And that's just my opinion. Use it if you like it. I do use it, but I had a couple of blenders and the Card and Dash one. I also have the Card and Dash one in a pencil. I have the Lyra Splendor. I have the Derwent blender. The Derwent is gone, you cannot see it, but this is the Derwent. I have the Blick one. And I have the Prismacolor one. And this is my favorite. And I know there are not many people who like this one, but I put them on black paper. And I don't know if you can see it. But can you see the Derwent? Can you see the Lyra? Can you see the Blick? This is the Card and Dash. And this is the Prisma. I don't like that they bring white, gray, and sometimes yellowish wax on my coloring. I don't like that. And you can see that the Prisma has the less color. And that's why I like it. And also, when you use a blender, it's more difficult to color over it. And the best thing that works over a blender, the best blender that I can color over, is the Prisma. So when I use a little bit of the Prisma, don't use too much, just do a little bit. I can color over the Prisma blender with no problem. The Card and Dash is a little bit more tricky to use on the other layer on. And the same with the Derwent. The Derwent is the most colored one. So that's why I like my Prisma better. And I also noticed that when you use a lot of the Card and Dash, so a lot of blender, a pretty thick layer, not like this, but you color really over it to blend it, then after a couple of months, it turns a little yellow. In my books. So, well, this is why I like the Prisma. But you do what you like. But I want to explain why. I do like the Card and Dash. It's easy to use and it works really well. But it gives more of a wax layer on your paper. That's the wrong pencil. The natural. I want a natural brown. So now you know why I love my Prisma blender. And I know people think they scratch. I don't have problems with it scratching. But I use it light. I don't press on it. I just gently go over my picture. And yeah, for me, I prefer the Prisma one. But it's okay if you don't agree with me. It's just, I wanted to explain why. Thank you, Dawn. This is still wet, so I have to be careful. I had questions from a couple of people. Why do you prefer the Prisma one? So I try to explain it. Why it's my favorite. That can be it. You don't want your blender to be too sharp. You want a bit of a blunt point on it. Well, that's what I prefer. I'm trying to bring in a little bit of shading. I don't use a lot of blender either. I try to do it without the blender because I don't know. I'm not a use the blender person. I also don't use a lot of the blending fluid. I have a couple of different ones, but I don't use it often. It's my when I'm desperate and I don't know what to do, then I use it, but not often. I think the blender fluid sometimes change your color too when you use it. So now for the warmth, this is the natural brown, this is the willow. So I did a basic layer with a saddle brown. And then I brought in the natural brown for the dark. And I'm now using the willow to give it a little bit more depth. Hi Audrey! In the kitchen, of course you are. What are you making? Something wonderful. So nice of you to pop in and say hi. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. I go in the kitchen after. But I prepared a little earlier, so yeah, then maybe you press too hard. You use too much. And like I said, it gives a little bit of color, and when you press really hard, it picks up the color that's next to it. Well, I hope this will work. Yeah, and you need enough pigment before you use your blender. It's the same when you use the fluid. You need enough pigment to blend. If there's hard, just a little bit of pencil on your paper, it won't work. it needs something to blend. Yeah, it needs something to blend. Now it's not wet enough. Give me a second, I take a little bit of water. It will work a little better. I have my little egg thingy here and a brush. I think I will go with my brush for now and see how that works, because I'm not liking the water brush at the moment. Oh, it is a really small one, but it's okay. Maybe I need my black velvet. It holds the water a little better than this one. Let's see, let's pick another brush. Oh. Two. And this is not a good one. This is a 6, I want a 4. Yeah, and it's much better. For breakfast, oh my gosh, I cannot eat that for breakfast. Stovies. Oh, nice. Sounds delicious. I have to look at the elephant picture. Maybe it's too much to start today with. Tuna. Too greasy maybe? Too heavy? too strong flavor maybe. I like in the morning brown bread with a little bit of cheese on it. That's my to go to for breakfast. Sometimes I do cereal, but most of the time brown bread with cheese is what I go for. I think about 80% of the days I start with that. And sometimes I eat overnight oats, but that's mostly in the summer. I don't do that often in the winter. Sometimes in the winter I do porridge. I like that too. But most of the time I'm too lazy to make it. Well, I go for cheese. It's much quicker. You know, when you're using tents, it's always bright, much brighter than watercolors. Well, I think the name it's ink and it's intense because it's really bright. So you get a lot of color on your paper. It will be a little lighter when it's dry, but it's quick. It's quick. Oh, they are horrible. This is a new brand of stickers that I bought, but oh my gosh, I put them on this morning, but they were breaking and ripping apart, and oh, I like the color, but I have 3 layers of um, top coat on it, but I will be surprised if they are still on there tomorrow. So that's what we did with the brown. It has to dry, then we can do a little more. Now we have to do something green. I was thinking the olivine I did here, but it is a little bright as fern. Maybe fern is a little better. Let me have a look. Maybe I should use the light olive. Let's dive in my box. Light olive, 1600. Now that's leaf green. Light olive is 1540. Oh my gosh. And what's this one? The leaf green is also nice. Let's take that out too. So 2 colors. I like an egg salad too, but not for breakfast. That for me, that's too much for breakfast. Look, I had my brushes out. Oh my gosh. Oh, I'm horrible. So what's the lightest one? I think the light olive is the lightest one, so let's start with that one. 2 of you had tuna. I make a Bahamian breakfast of tuna and grits. Okay. I think this one is a little bit too bright, so. And it's just to be the base of the thing. Maybe I put it on a board later and then bring it in with a brush. Because it's really, it's a really tricky page to color. Well, I picked it out myself, so I must not complain. Well, I thought it's something different. Well, I like with Inktense, you don't have to color it nice. You can just rub it on the page and then come in with your water and it's okay. I think this whole section needs to be green and then go in with a darker color to make it more leafy. I don't know if that's a word, leafy. So it's the top of the tree, so. Hi, Kylie. I don't know what grits are. Can you tell me grits? What's with the elbow thing? I missed it, I think. I do know shrimps, but I don't know grits. That's a new word for me. Cook sand. Hi, Tonya. I don't like sand. I think you don't like it. The way you said it. Oh, macaroni is shaped like an elbow. Oh, yeah, I know that one. I thought something was wrong with your arm. I missed out a little bit of the conversation because I was coloring. Hi, Brittany. Yeah, I'm sorry. Oh my gosh, what am I doing? I'm just making the whole thing green. I think that's good. It's a tree. It's green. And then we put in some dark. So first let's see how it goes. I think I can use a bigger brush now. I had my 6 here. Yeah. Hi, Shannon. So let's see. weather. It's buckling a little bit, but that's okay. I think when it's dry and I put something heavy on it, it will be okay. I think I need a little bit more water later. It's a tiny, tiny cup. Ah, that's totally fine. You can lurk. I lurk a lot lately. Hi, Angela. Good morning. I hope you had a good night's sleep. Did you see the page with the bunny while you were lurking? Is that good enough for vibrancy, or is it the white around it not good? Oops, almost. The water almost went over the table. Now I have to pick another page for the vibrancy. But I don't know if I can do it this month, but maybe next one. So there is green and it is a mess. It's fine. I don't care. I think we need a little bit more accents. And this is burnt umber, so I'm going to bring in a little more dark here and there. This part is dry already, so it will be good. Yeah, it's a nice mess. Thank you. Be careful with your ink tanks. People say um, it's not moving when you have it activated, but that's not totally true. It's semi staying there. Sometimes it will move. It has to be totally um, activated, but some colors still move when you wet them later, like the reds and some of the browns. So be careful with that. Try it first. Not all colors are water resistant after activation. Some will move. That's a little bit better. Can be a little bit better. So that's that. I want more green, and I think it's time to get out my Carinda thingy. And I go for, what's this? Light Oliver's my fern. That's oak. Spring green. This is the fern. And the leaf green. Ooh, that's bright. That's more like it. Let's mix it. Okay, I like that. So now we're going to bring in some leaves. Thank you, Kenny. I think with this type of picture, you have to let it go and just don't be too precise. Just go for it and don't think too much about it. Right on. Because it's a loose picture, a loose drawing. Don't be picky about it. Just bring in some colors. Don't think too much. Like watercoloring, just bring in a little bit of color. Yeah, you can be really free with it. You don't have to. I don't think it's even possible to color this like it's a really precise picture. Because it's not, the lines are not there. You have to do it in your own style. Let it go. I think I need a darker green too. Ionian green is a nice one, I think. I hope it's not too dark. Ionian green. Ooh, it's really green. It's fine. In a tree you want different kinds of green. That's how I like to color trees. I like just flipping around all the greens. This is my style of coloring a tree. It's not everybody's style, but it's mine. Oh. Yeah, let it go. It's nice to do sometimes. Sometimes I want to color very precisely, and sometimes I just want to make a mess. I missed a spot over there. It's fine. It's fine. Yeah, I love them too. I don't have all of them. I missed the latest two, I think, and I want to buy one, but I cannot decide if I want what was the one? Flight with Your Fancy, and the other one was mm, something with beasts, I think. I want to buy one more, but any recommendations? What do you like? Which one of the two? They are both on my list, but for now I only want to buy one. Mythic Beasts, okay. Fantasy Forest. I don't think that's a Camilla, one of her books. I think that's a different artist. Not Camilla Derico. Is it? Am I mistaken? Yeah, the Flight of the Fancy is the latest one. Better than the Mythic Beasts. Okay. Um, the last one that I bought was. Let me look. The latest one that I have is the Dragons and Mythical Beast. And I know between this one and the Flight of the Fancy, there's another one. You also like the Flight of the Fancy. Okay, maybe I have to go for that one then. I want it a little bit darker, so I have to mix it, I think. I think this was the Ionian green. So I do a little bit of the iron in one. Because I want it a little bit darker. It's a bit blue, but I think it will make a nice dark green. I just try it. It's a little blue. Oh, it's okay. You want different greens in there. Okay. I know there's also a well, I cannot say it. There is a book with some of the best, but I think that's from the books that I already have, so I don't want that one. Today my words are really difficult to pronounce. Sometimes it's better. Oh yeah. Well, it's Blue Monday, so probably that's the case. Compilation, thank you. Yeah, there's one like that, but I think that's pictures from the books that I already have, so I don't think that one is on my list. It's so easy when you know it. I know the Dutch word, but is it already looking like it's leaves? So I think by putting in different green you get a suggestion that it's all different tiny leaves in there. Well, that's what I'm hoping for. That's what I'm after. I need more green. Yeah, you want different leaves in there. So some small, some a little bit bigger. You use different greens and that gives you the light and dark, so the shading, the light peeking through. It's an imaginary picture, so it's fine. Don't be picky, just go for it. I need that really darker color with a bit of the blue in it. Was it this one? Yeah. And you can bring in light. You can go over it, that's totally fine. It will not be a masterpiece, but that's okay. As long as you have fun, that's the big part of it. And I'm having fun, so that's good. I'm having fun pretending that I'm an artist. Oh, well, you have to tickle yourself, don't you? I can do it. I can do it. I'm an artist. Yeah, the best one. That's the complete. What was it? Thingy book. Yeah. Beauty and Beasties. Okay. I think that's the one that came for the Flight of the Fancy. I do have the mermaid one too. I love the compilation. I always put the I on the wrong the wrong thing. Yeah. Okay, it's fine. I am yeah, I am something. I want a bit of a brighter green now, so I go for the spring green, I think. Oh, wrong brush. Ooh, that's bright. Compilation. Yeah, thank you. I need lessons, I think. It's way too wet. I'm so sorry. I know, I'm a mess with words. Okay, Lee, I saw your picture in the Gracia Solva book. I did that picture in the same picture in that book with a not so nice paper. I don't like the paper in that book. It has too much to it. You have to do so many layers. You see, you can still see the brighter color when I go over it, and it's filling up the gaps in between, making it even more leafy. I think this part, it's beginning to look what I want. I like all the different greens coming together. Tree-like. Tree-like. Good morning, Christine. I want to show it to Kelly. Where is it? Here. I was talking about this book. Oh, put away the water. This one. I have it for a long, long time. Here's mine. And I put a lot of silver on it. I think I did another one in here. I think I only did two. This one. I was thinking maybe if you, and I was working on this one, I don't like it. Maybe the Pom Pastel will work good because the paper has so much through. What I don't like about this book is her early work. And she did so many thick black lines. I think what she does now is, yeah, she's grown in her pictures. I think, no, this is okay. But I think her new pictures are much better than the older ones. For me. I think she has really grown as an artist. I wish oh. I did that too. Growing in my artwork. It's not happening. It's okay. Sometimes I think I go backwards instead of forward. More of the bright green. That's the fern. Where's my spring green? Come on. Here it is. Too much water. I think it took me about 3 weeks to color that page because of the paper. Another layer and another layer and another layer. That spring green keeps going away. That's what I like. The Inktense, you can put a couple of layers on top of each other and it's working. It needs that bright green, otherwise it's too dull. I think this part needs a little bit more dark, but it has to dry first because I can feel that it's already really wet. Well, something like this. Yeah, I have to, there are flip throughs enough. I want to look at them and then make a choice. I did it a couple of times, but I'm still not sure which one I want. So let's get this out of the way. Let it dry. There is a part here that I have to do, but I can do that later. I want to go, this is wet. It will be okay. I want to go to the face, and I think I'm not doing the face with, shall I do the face with the Inktense? No, I'm doing the face with pencil, I think. I think that's better. I make a mess when I do a face with Inktense, I think. So I'm going to do it with pencil. I think I do Prismacolors. So this will be kind of a mixed media page. Mixed media page. Looking for some colors that I want to use. This one, maybe it can be a bit brownish. Maybe this one. That needs a extender. Yeah, it needs a little bit more, but for now it will do. Oh, I already used it up, I think. Yeah, maybe it's in my other set. I wanted to show that I glue my pencils together. I have 2 sets of Prismas, so sometimes I'm mixing them up. I don't know if Brit or Kim. Look, here is my, oh, Here is the glue part. I think it was... There's a ghost in my room. Here is the glue part. Can you see that? So I can use it all the way up without putting a dowel on it. So can you see? Here's the pencil. This part I glue on and it will go all the way. I can still sharpen it. I'm using Inktense. And now I'm going for Prismacolors. Yeah, that's true, Louise. I'm still sorry. I don't have the mouse guard book. I really would like that one. This is light peach. That's my to-go color base for skin from Prismacolors. It won't be much darker, but this is my first layer. And I always like to start a little bit lighter. The paper in the book is pretty good. It's thick, it can handle a little bit of water. That's what I like, that you can do a little bit more with it. It works great. I always glue them together. It will look a bit of stripy now, but that's okay because we will do much more layers. I don't care too much. It's only the base to get a little bit of color on the paper. Here, going the other way will help. So that's the first part. I think I like this one. Beige shit. There will be a darker edge here where the tree is growing from our heads. She has a very tiny nose. Inside of the ear. Really let that tree work come out of the face. So I'm overdoing it. I'm using Prismas. I use the base with the light peach, and this one was the beige sienna. I need a pencil sharpener. That's okay, Brit. You cannot type, I cannot talk. And this one is light umber, so it's a little darker. I really want that tree to come into the face, so I'm bringing that in a little more. Like it's really growing out of her head. Take care, Brit. Yeah, I think I have too many books, to be honest. So this is the beige sienna again, the second color that I used. Trying to blend that with the brown. I think I have way too many books and I still want more. Oh my gosh, I still want more. I don't want her pink because of the tree. So yeah, the books are our treasures. You are right, Bonnie. I have so many. I need to get rid of some of them. I have a stack of books that I want to try and sell, but I keep saying, well, I do it next week. And I don't like all the people asking questions. Is it collagen? How much is the shipping? Going to the post office, that's not my thing. I don't like it. Then I keep saying, well, I do it later. But I have to do it sometime. Oh, you are so in between sick. I'm so sorry, Anna. Just do it. Go on your couch in your PJs. It's totally fine. Sometimes you need to do that. If you're not feeling great, then it's you need a day to do that. I do want a tiny light edge on the face, but not too much. Same here, like a glow. I have a problem too. I have books I have not colored in. And I have a lot of whips. I was watching Kate a couple of days ago, and she told in her stream that she had 180 whips. Oh my gosh. I think I'm close to that. I don't know. I didn't count them, but oh my gosh. And I find whips everywhere, really. Well, there's start. It's still um, scratchy, but it's getting somewhere. Maybe I want another color. This is a tiny one. Let's see. I have one in the other. Yeah, this one. This is beige. Normally for skin I find this a little bit yellow, but I think in this case with the tree color I think it will be nice because I don't want her to be too pink. Yeah, I wish I could. I'm happy to donate something, but yeah, I had a bad experience with that. I donated books to a home with elderly people, um, and they do it something like coloring and stuff. So I thought, well, I give them some books, and maybe they like it. They don't color well, not the way I do, just to be busy. And I had some books that had maybe one picture colored in it, maybe two, not more. And they throw them away because they had a colored picture in it. So I thought, well, okay, that's not what it. I could have done that myself. That's so yeah. I need to find something that's really using them. I have uncolored books that I want to get rid of, but it's okay to give it away for charity, but not to throw it away. a pretty nice book. So yeah, I could have given it to somebody else then, and not to go in the bin. They could have said it to me when I brought it. We don't want it. It's okay. You could tell me. And I know there are a couple of people say, well, you can send them to me. I would love to get them for free. Yeah. Okay. And I don't need to earn money, but I did give some to a friend of mine. She has grandchildren that really like to color, so I gave her some pictures, some books. They were really happy with them, so that was good. But well, they are well, 8, about 8, so they don't like the really grown-up books. They are too difficult. This is the light umber again. Shading. I don't know, this face will be really strange, I think. Oh my gosh, I'm scribbling all over. Oh, we'll be fine. After all the layers are there, it will be fine. I think I go in with my light peach again. When there are 100 layers, it will be okay. Maybe we have to use a blender. Oh my gosh. After my talk about blenders, yeah, that will be hilarious. Bye, Kim. Oh, I'll feel better soon. It's getting better. I think she needs a little bit of cheek. I'm so sorry. Cheeks. international, they are high. But um, this morning on the television in the news, they were talking that just national, the prices are going up again. And I remember maybe, well, I don't know, maybe 10 years ago or something, I think we paid 70 cents for a stamp, and now we pay €1.21. So it's almost doubled. I think in 10 years or something. And they went up in January, and already they are talking about going up again. So yeah, they went up in, I think, in June or July, and then in December, and maybe now again. Yeah, well, it is what it is. And international, international is horrible. So this is the blush pink. Giving her a little bit of a color. Yeah, I hope you feel better soon, Kim. A little pink on the nose. I like that. Lips. I have to just wing them. They are not drawn in here. I'm bringing it all up to the tree here. This is the beige sienna again. I want a little dark here and under. Yeah, be careful with the tuna. So this is the burnt umber. Really, I want the eyebrows to be a little bit bigger. They are very, very thin. I bring them in light first and then make them darker. Eye color. I think she has green eyes because, well, because of the tree. Because of the tree thing. Big green eyes. This is Kelly green. Putting in a little bit of the light aqua. A little more. Chartreuse. On the underside of the eye. Prussian green. A little more of the aqua. Nice big eyes. There's my black. Second cup. I always have two in the morning when I'm up, and then another one around 11. We do the eyelashes later. Oh my gosh, it's almost time. Yeah, I will work on the white later. I'll work on the white later. I need a little bit more of the nectar. I don't like the lip color. Needs work. henna. Yeah, that's much better. So, ta-da! I do this part the same, like this, and maybe I put a little bit more colors in the leaf thing. And then I have to think about the background. And this will be, of course, I think this part going into brown maybe, but here is really her. Yeah, I don't know. I have to think about it. But I like it so far, and I think just putting the colors in the leaves will, yeah, gives a nice effect. So it's really easy to do. So I will work on the rest in my own time. You have seen how I do it. A little bit more layers maybe, and yeah, then it will be another page in the book. Thank you all for coming. Um, I think Shannon is streaming today, but I don't know, well, the time. So I don't know if she's listening. Um, you're welcome. I will be back on Thursday on my normal time. Thank you all for coming. I really appreciate it. I don't know if Shannon is streaming in the middle of the night for me. Then I won't be there. So enjoy yourself and see you somewhere around, another maybe later in the week. Bye for now.